Hello, and welcome to Andre's YouTube video for Friday, December 14th, 2012. I realize that I haven't made a YouTube video on here for about a week now, and I know that I actually promised to bring you one of my Christmas video reviews, but for most of the week, I had a lot of uneasy events in my personal life that actually have nothing to do with me personally, as much of a conundrum as that is, and a contradiction. They actually both mean the same thing, but I like the word conundrum. The word conundrum is cool. Anyway, I just thought I might put that as a little bit of a laugh, because I certainly need one. During this past week, I have literally been drained of my feeling of Christmas spirit. I have been a lot of really poisonous racial remarks around me, racist remarks, that I'm not particularly pleased with, and everybody is into this 2012 apocalypse situation around me, and talking about, well, there are missiles in Korea, long-range rockets, and there's a volcano about to erupt in Hawaii that might blow up the entire island, and they're all connected in with this alleged Mayan calendar event, which actually is apocryphal that it's Mayan, but that's not the point. It's Christmas time, and there's a lot of fear going around. And it's kind of unsettling, a time that's supposed to bring about joy. The holiday season, whether it be through Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever other holiday is celebrated in the world, it should bring joy. This year, there's a great deal of paranoia. And I thought I was the one who was paranoid. I thought I was the one who was actually crazy, and that maybe I just needed to relax. And I was going to talk about that in the video. Interestingly enough, today, an event occurred that rather confirmed that there's a very strong paranoia in the air. Today, in the Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newton Connecticut, 20 children, 6 adults, and the shooter are dead. 3 of the law enforcement officials have said that Adam Lanza was the shooter, and that he died apparently by his own hand. He committed suicide. The mother's suspect, Nancy Lanza, was found dead in the suspect's home, also in Newton, law enforcement says, and Ryan Lanza, older brother of Adam, was questioned by the police but not labeled a suspect. And these children were all under the age of 10. President Barack Obama is been in tears this evening, apparently, and has said that no matter how politically unpopular it might be, something has to be done about the situation before it gets any further out of hand. And I happen to agree with the president on this one issue, 100%. I feel that we're psychologically terminally ill right now, and we really need to go into the intensive care unit psychologically. This election year, I think, has taken a lot more of a toll on people than they realize. Even in terms of just simple Christmas shopping, I've heard it stated again and again that people out there really want to give, and they really want to care, but they don't feel that their billfold is thick enough. So anxiety develops from that. And I'm going to share something personally with all of you. I'm sure that you know that I have dealt with clinical issues of anxiety in my life. And I consider myself somebody who's rather, you could say, almost an expert on this, if you will, because I have experienced this. And the issue that has come up in Newton, Connecticut today is something that I have actually been emphasizing in many different ways on my YouTube vlogs this year. And regretfully, my viewership on my YouTube vlogs have gone down significantly. And about that, I have this to say. I've come to think of myself as a very intelligent and somewhat wise person with a lot of hard-earned experiences and knowledge of value to share. And while I'm far from perfect, I am convinced people might be somewhat better off if they heard what I had to say. This opinion comes from years of dealing with and challenging poor self-esteem and self-image brought on by a good degree by others. So you understand why it would be wrong, not to mention a poor example to these others, if I turned my disappointment again back on myself. So I want to tell all of you this on YouTube. I don't feel bad at all about doing what I could to try to encourage and enrich all of you to feel a little bit happier about the difficulties we're facing in our society right now. I know that a lot of you on YouTube would much rather come home from work or wherever you are and watch a video of a poodle tumbling or some person spraying another person with crazy foam or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I do have something important to offer too, and it's well earned. And, I know these people are funnier, but I'm also pretty funny. I think I am. But, sometimes you have to bring humor out of something like this. And right now I may not be feeling a lot of humor. But now, for all these people numbing themselves, and I know they have. I've seen it happen around me. I know these people have been numbing themselves to what's really going on by either drinking or whatever. Now people are scared. They think the end of the world is coming in a week. And now 20 children are dead. The shooter's mother is dead. Christmas is ruined for 20 lives. 20 families. You can't tell me that there isn't something that needs to be done. And if you are looking at me in this video to give you the answer, I already have in other videos. And there are many other people out there on YouTube who I'm sure are doing the same thing. So if you're on YouTube someday, just to give you maybe another crazy idea, look for things that aren't just silly. Look for things that might enrich your life in a positive way. And you don't have to turn to your church or your synagogue or spiritualism. Those aren't the only sources of inspiration during the holiday season. Talk to friends, talk to family, get encouragement that way. I think more people could really use it. Because the hardness of the world is upon us right now. And frankly, I think we need to celebrate the joy that is around us. And there is a lot of joy. There are a lot of happy things happening. Today, something that wasn't happy happened. But the sense of affliction people seem to be having about the believing that the end of the world is going to happen to them. Perhaps they're having nightmares about it. Perhaps it's time to look inward a little bit, more than people have, in the right way, to see what's caused this. And try to have a happy holiday season and find some genuine happiness, something that you can really smile about. Otherwise, you'll be even more upset when things like this happen. And that's my Christmas advice to all of you. Watch my videos. Try to get something out of them and look for other videos like them. Please do not numb yourself. We all have a brain. Don't numb it, don't hurt it. Feed it. Feed it with knowledge. Knowledge is the best weapon, not guns. I want to send a message out to all the families and all the people who have suffered a great loss today. I dedicate this video to you. And my wish for all of you is you find something out of this tragedy that will be able to bring to you a happy holiday, whichever one you happen to be celebrating this year. See you all next time.